Yes.
Okay, good. Can you see better now? Yeah. Good. So here is the man that changed my life through his book, Rich Dad Poor Dad. Right? He's also one of my mentors. Right? The man's book was a life-changing book. Turned my life around forever. And if you too start taking these things seriously, you will attract people like that. I have a book called Billionaire Habits. All of you must get it. It's going to change your. It's my own Nigerian version of Rich Dad Poor Dad. In a way, we Nigerians can assimilate, or Africans, because our own stories, our own issues are different. If you read that book, you see how I help you understand how to attract mentors in the African context. The unique and strategies to go about it. How to become a friend with a billionaire. Because let me tell you the truth. The secret to becoming a billionaire is to have billionaire friends. Even if you have a business worth $1 billion, if all your friends are poor, they will wreck you. They will bring you down. They will bring you down. And they will do so innocently. They will do so what? Innocently. It's not like they wanted to, but they will bring you down. I wanted to do a video, it's literally a rant of how we Africans kill our heroes out of our own personal selfishness. And we don't even know we're doing it. And how we affect their mental health. We announce our bursary. I do an annual bursary where I pay tuition fee, almost 1,000 kids every year. The thing was very clear. Go to this website. These are the things you should do. So you need to see how many messages coming to my DM, coming to my WhatsApp. Please help me. Hey, save me. My daughter. It affects my mental health. You need to know that. I've been kind enough to put together a bursary. A committee is in charge, not me. You come and start disturbing me. How do you want me to sleep well? One day, a woman sent me a picture. She had breast cancer. I could not sleep for 3 days. We just bring people down because they are good. And we don't even know we are doing so. Our own is just, you must answer me by force. By fire. By force. Are we learning at all? We make people become thieves, even when they become politicians. Because we start making unreasonable demand. Until they start stealing just to make us happy. Just so we can hear them and say, bros, correct politician, even though he has not done the road. As long as he gives you part of the money for you. We must turn around this country by ourselves, by changing our mindset. Are we together now? And I think it begins with self-love, self-worth, understanding that you yourself you are important. And you don't need handouts from nobody. You can do your own personal work and grow. You can do it. All the rich people here I know, it's me that is giving them gifts. All of them, including this one. All the rich people. And there's none of them I have ever begged for money from. Not one. No grandfather that is worth $4 billion. And that's how to grow. And that's why people like that respect me. Because most people don't think that. Once they feel you are richer, it's you that must give. I'm not making sense at all. But what you don't know is that you have joined 2,000 people who are doing the same. But when you take a different position, they take you more seriously. I will When Dr. Kosso was not lost his wife, I went to pay and welcome me and all of that. Almost all through the conversation, the two friends were just looking. Almost as if they should beat me. Who is this small boy that Cosmos is talking about? There were a lot of other people in the room. Everybody were on the side. So it's only these two close friends that were, everybody, you see from afar. If they need you, you come. Older people. Then this small boy came. my friend. And then talking to me, abandon them, and you were like, who you be? But it's because to such people are not important. I don't know whether you understand. Yes. I'm not important. But we'll study. And his sister will send on the rain and say, yeah? He said, no, I came to just add value. I said, no. No. We must speak. We value your time. We know you are a richer. You know what I mean? My own wealth is coins where your charis is. Yeah. Are we together now? But you have offered value. The little I have, I must still pay for it. That's the mindset we must be having. And when you have such mindset, you see that they will treat you as a colleague. All this one you are saying, you see, rich people don't want to help anybody. It's because you are being a parasite. Rich people always want win-win relationship. Tell your neighbor, win-win relationship. Win-win relationship. Right? I win, you win. Not the one that you say, you see, the uncle of my in-law, my cousin just died. I need your help. You will die if you don't help me. When I was hosting Robert Kiyosaki, he was saying it the day he spoke. He said, I came for this event when I saw his billionaire habits. He said, that was why I came. He said, many of you Africans, you think there's something wrong. There's nothing wrong with Africa. It's your mind. He said, in America, I'm a Japanese. And I grew up when World War II was about ending. You know what? How Japanese dealt with Americans. He said, but in that same America, you see who I am today. Because I didn't just see myself as inferior. I'm not making sense at all. It's in the mind. It's in the mind. How this? If you are in Nigeria, you see things are difficult. In the same Nigeria, why is the richest man in Africa from Nigeria? Haven't you thought of it? Why? The same Nigeria you say is bad. South Africa that is better. They didn't produce the richest black man. Rwanda. That yes, for Kagami's head is hot. Good leadership. They have not produced. If I wanted to start our real estate in Rwanda, one of the reasons holding us back is the financial capacity of the people there. That will build expensive estate can even afford it, even though it has good leadership. Am I making sense of what? The darker the environment, the worse. That's why you must make more money. You have more chance. Okay, in real estate, since my slide is stopped giving me problem. In real estate, if you buy property in USA, who knows how much you have capital appreciation? What is the capital appreciation in US? Huh? Usually in real estate. Annually, average capital appreciation annually. You have from 0% to maybe 2%. Are we together now? Yeah. In fact, in some places, 0% capital appreciation. UK, many places in UK, 0%. Many places in Dubai, in fact, Dubai downtown for a long time was 0%. Now, because of Expo 2020, it has started rising. So what they earn more is rental. So let's look at rental income. I know some of you is like, you don't understand what I'm saying, but don't worry. As you job what I'm talking about. Does that make sense? Or just pretend like you understand. I don't know if you can pretend like just not your head like, correct, I get it. It's, capital appreciation. Okay. So you then have rental income. Usually in Dubai, rental income is from average of 3% to max 8%. Right? UK 0.5 to maybe 2%, max 3%. US the same. Guess rental income annual rental income in Nigeria, the least you will find, particularly in Lagos, is 10% to what? 25%. Am I making sense at all? So what do you mean by rental income? So that I'm not just confusing you. Money you are making from the rent, cost of how much you build the house, versus how much they are paying you every year on rent. Capital appreciation, how much did you buy the property and how much has it what? Grown. So I bought this land and you see that happen particularly in Lagos. Some people will buy a land for let's say 5 million. In 1 year, the thing has increased to 7.5. Yes. You can't find that in UK, you can't find that in US. If I watch this morning, the guy in Canada said he's relocating back to Nigeria because of hardship in Canada. So don't let them deceive you. You see that car they are taking picture, it's mortgage, it's not their house. It's a loan they will pay for 30 years, and if they default 3 times, they will collect it back. The car is the same thing, it's credit. So all the money they now earn from work, where does it go? Okay. To pay back those credits. So many of them realize 10 years they're in Canada. All they've been using their money to do is to be paying credit. The money is here. You see, should I have offices in all these places? Why am I still investing in Nigeria? My own is not that I went to Canada and I did I'm doing security. We own the largest hub owned by Africa in Dubai. We employ people from different nationalities. In UK, we're in central London. In US, we're in Florida, where blacks are not even plenty. But yet, I'm still investing back at home because this is where the profit is. Are you learning at all? Yes. I'm not saying you should not japa. Where are the japa gangs? Japa, and some people don't know what that is. But if you know, let's say a japa gang. I'm not asking you not to japa, but what am I saying? This is still where the money is. When you japa, you see realize. And this is where the money is. This is where it is. But your eyes have to be what? Open. Because if it's not open, you're just I'm frustrated. This country. And it's because of what you are reading in the news. Yeah. It's because of what you are reading, man. Because of what they are telling you. Are you learning at all? Next slide. Okay? Next. Should I remove this? Are you free of what? But get $1 million in transaction. I literally leave Nigeria to go and pay for this. To learn from. That's why I'm making progress fast. Please chase mentors. Unfortunately, the leads once Nigerians have small money, nobody can talk to them again. How are you? See? Let me share my testimony. Today I have 5 houses, 20 cars. When I started, young man, you listen. They always struggle to be sure I'm the one. How many of you have had that experience? And I know you have not mingled with rich people abroad. The so-called rich people are politicians who stole our money. Like, some of you have never seen true rich. I met Dr. Cosmos Manuka. He was at the airport. The man literally, he had one bag, he had about 3 bags, So checking through the security, obviously they know him. And you know how Nigerian people will frustrate you when they feel that, bros, with all the money you have, show us. So the guy say, no, pass it through. Go back. Shirt, pant. Oh, no security, nothing. Only him carrying 3 bags. And the man is walking away $1 billion. Sir, many of you, don't let politicians deceive you. Not a politician. You start carrying shoulder like them, you will suffer. Yes. Poverty will mama you. Are we together now? Yes. Poverty what? It will personalize you. If you want to succeed, go and learn and keep learning. You are making small progress, keep reaching out to people ahead of you. I say, I want to learn it. I want to learn it. That's how to keep going. Next. So here is a trade back. And I want you to try and attend it if you can afford it. It's the Real Estate Business Growth Workshop. So basically, it is your official induction into the real estate world. Whether you want to start your own real estate company, whether you want to run your brokerage firm, right, is our official induction. And what we've done for this particular cohort is to make it hybrid. Can everybody say hybrid? Hybrid. So you can either attend the online version or you can attend the what? The physical version. It's taking place on the 4th, Friday 4th to Saturday 5th. It's a full day class. So you can attend. Physically, it's in our Banana Island head office in Lagos. But online, you can attend via Zoom. So you choose whichever one you prefer. Does that make sense? Yes. That's the details. For the physical one is 500,000. The online one is 250K. If God ministered to me, I will give you discount. Next. Also, we're running this 12-day course. It's free. I'm supposed to charge 5,000 for it, but it's been free. Today is day 8. Right? I brought several trainers.